right, it's been 5 seconds now. Now we can actually start recording.
And we're live.
What is going on,
Trevor, are
everybody?
you live?
Yeah, oh, I'm not live. I'm just recording.
He's just
okay.
recording. Oh man, you guys, it has been too long. Holy moly!
Oh yeah.
Been too long, Shin Long.
Not for lack of trying.
Ham roasted nuts by the fire.
Thanksgiving holidays. It is the time of year we're all busy. So,
Yep. And I'm
welcome
32
back.
now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Episode
Happy
2.
birthday.
The origin artifacts, which is going to be very interesting on what we get with that. And so we last left off this collection of people at the Sacred Ancient Temple, where they met Lysandra. And they met Agni, King Agni of the digital realm. And he just waved his digitizer to show and to reveal that each of you have a spirit with you, and said that in order to fully harness the abilities and the powers and special magical properties to its full content, you need to restore the balance by retrieving the origin artifacts. And that is actually where we left off. And I believe that the group had decided that they were going to go with the Aztec origin relic artifact, and that's where we left off. We also found out that King Agni had a brown leather-bound journal that belonged to Raymond Ryder, and it had stories and archaeological findings from all of your civilizations, and it started talking. So we are going to get ourselves back into this, and we are in the moment. Here we go right now. What are we doing?
When you're done with that, ZD, can I have my book back?
Yeah.
Out of real quick. I gave her the book, or them the book, that way. So
Yep.
Make sure I get my book back, please.
Of course.
Hey,
Okay.
don't manhandle me like that.
Is the book talking?
Oh my god, my students would love you.
Yeah, I can talk.
Yeah. Yeah, here, you can have that bag.
So we have a magic talking book that's going to show us where all of these relics are.
What's
And
your
not
name?
only that,
Oh.
but each of you, like over your shoulder, have these spirits with you as well.
Oh yeah.
So
Mine was a bird.
yeah.
What did I whisper into the book? What's your name? I forgot.
I have many names. There are many personalities in this book.
Okay, so which one are you? Okay, we're calling you
No,
Yes.
no.
So you're no.
Okay, you need to talk to somebody else. This is ridiculous.
You couldn't think of
Um,
your own name. It's not my fault.
Hello?
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 Who's this?
Yes.
This is Ryan. Who is this?
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
Why?
Are you coming out of the book?
No, I'm stuck in the book.
What? Ryan who?
Ryder.
Hi.
Do you know how you got stuck?
It's not really stuck. It's more of a memory that is allowing us, the collection of people in here, the last of our energy that we had, we were able to conjure into this this journal to be able to help and lead the way when we can, when things come up. We'll be able to help out in any way that we can.
Do I recognize this name?
Ryan Ryder.
Yeah, in character.
Roll me a check. Roll me a knowledge check.
I made a mistake. One sec.
You didn't grab your dice.
Okay.
Dice.
All right. While we wait for that, what was my
Need shiny
spirit
click
animal?
clack.
Yours was the head of that deer.
Yeah, the deer. Yeah, the deer. Okay.
Hey, I'm not the DM this time. This was not a bad.
Josh.
What?
Need shiny click clack.
I have shiny click clack. They were at the other table.
Right.
All right, so I need to make a knowledge check.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. My knowledge. This is a general knowledge check.
Knowledge.
Do you have?
No, I have knowledge art. So
You don't have Relic Hunter. You don't have Relic. But
You
it's
didn't-
been
you
well
didn't-
known and well documented, so it just
Oh,
depends on how
shit.
well you roll.
well, relic stuff has not. If we're talking, we're pulled from the current
Correct.
normal stuff. Relic hunters have been erased. Remember?
That's right.
So that's why I was asking for the knowledge stuff. Yeah, we'll just that would be a blah blah blah. Where are you, Christmas? That'd be a 12.
No, you have no recollection of the name Ryan Ryder whatsoever.
I see Chief just look over like, oh my gosh.
No.
Would Barry have any inkling of it since he lived outside of Classic City? Because I looked down at my character sheet and it says that I have knowledge proficiency in Relic Hunters and Relic Warriors.
Roll me a check. Is that one of your skills?
Yes, and I just rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so
Hell you.
you would
Let's go.
recognize that name. But other than that, you know that Ryan Ryder was in Classic City for a while. Actually a long while. He was married and had kids.
So with that information, I'll just obviously repeat it back to the group and ask the book. It's just said, "It's all this true that you somewhat still remember?"
Yeah.
Fascinating. So you somehow your memories and spirit, I guess, got trapped in this book.
Well, it's like I said, we used the Relic Hunters used the last bit of our energy before it was siphoned out and completely corrupted into nothing to save memories in my grandfather's journal for future relic wielders or anyone to help in case another relic war broke out.
So
Relic War.
So we are relic hunters?
Have you found the artifacts?
I don't know. I have a bird.
No. Okay.
Not technically.
Hold on.
Wait,
Uh,
no.
Alderman-
As he says, hold on, I was like, wait, we need to switch. I slammed the book closed and reopened it on a different page. Did it work?
Ow.
Yeah, is
The
this...
book flips through pages, and
Ah,
it lands on a page, and on the top of it says, original source of relic energy.
oh, I start reading.
In Ryan's voice, you hear, stories have been told, passed down from Relic Hunter to Relic Hunter, that the origin relics created a spectral energy known as relic energy. At that time, what we did not understand was that these yokai spirits were yanked out of their original bodies and formed into this energy.
So you're saying...
Stories say that that is how the original relic energy became to be known.
Interesting. So these animals here are yokai? Or they're relic?
They would technically be yokai, so your yokai spirits.
Ah. I have a yokai spirit right here.
And once you find the artifacts, you'll be able to spirit link with them to gain abilities and powers.
Interesting.
So correct me if I'm wrong. Earlier you stated and showed us the nearest one, and that was with ZD, right?
ZD, yep.
ZD.
And it flips back into the pages to the it's going to be
To the map.
to the map. And it's going to show a sunstone amulet.
Ooh.
I'm curious, ZD, do you want to try to talk to your spirit and see if it could guide us or give us any more information?
I mean, I could try. Does that mean that this is like the artifact that you were talking about?
Yes.
So I really could potentially talk to this thing.
Absolutely.
It's worth a shot, I guess. And she'll kind of like hold it in her hands and like kind of take a deep breath because it feels stupid talking to something that you assume is an inanimate object.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, hello?
Hello, ZD.
So what am I supposed to do with you?
Well, I'm kind of new to this myself, seeing how you're in my body.
Well, it wasn't exactly my choice.
And also, what are you saying? It's mine?
I don't think it was either of our choices.
The collective of us, we're really confused as to what happened.
And we're not? Or can I hear that, by the way? No?
No, you cannot see or hear
Okay, scratch what I
anyone
said
else's
then.
yokai.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought they were speaking publicly.
I mean, we're all pretty confused here, too. And I'm the only one that has an artifact yet.
Your artifacts, where is it?
It's you.
clarification, the artifact is still missing. This is just a yokai spirit. I
Oh.
might have
The
said that wrong.
the picture in the book is of the artifact.
Correct.
Gotcha.
You're talking to a spirit.
Yeah, you're talking to your spirit.
Is ZD talking out loud, or is this all mind games?
It's
mental.
like the Kyle Dean Mind Palace.
Okay, hey, you never
talking
know.
type thing.
Well, and hey, you don't know. ZD could still talk out loud. I don't know.
That's fair. I've seen that shit happen in Power
Mhm.
Rangers and
Mhm.
stuff. I'm the only one that has found the spirit that I'm connected to, being you. And we're not sure where any of the artifacts exactly are, but we have a book here that's helping.
A book that is helping? Yeah, that thing, that weird thing that's talking right now? Okay. And how is it helping?
That's cool as shit.
That is cool. Well, it's talking to us, and apparently it's someone that's trapped in the book.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Someone that used to be a relic, right?
I'm just going to say, because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Fair.
The last thing I remember was being with my village and playing lacrosse, and that was about it. And then we were all here, and then now I'm this.
Yeah, a lot's happened since then. Like, a lot.
And you hear Ryan out of the book go, here, this might help. And there's a magical glow of words and its aura of different things. If you remember back in season 1, the book came out with different names and letters and sentences and things. It's doing this exact same thing. And now all of the yokai through this book have spirit linked with the book and now have current knowledge as to the predicaments of what are going on.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Now it's not the blind leading the blind.
No. So we need to get my Sunstone amulet.
Yes.
And he just points to the other people, and they need to get their stuff too.
Yes.
Okay. Love it. Where do we go?
Good question.
I'm reading the book the whole time.
I mean, we have an approximate area that we could possibly check out, right?
Yeah, absolutely you do. Josh,
So,
you're holding the book. Roll me a d20.
God dang it.
while he's doing that, so instead of sitting here and dawdling, we could be out exploring. We could probably find it a lot faster than sitting here and chattering.
I agree with Sven. 15, by the way.
15. You start to see a glow coming from the map on the in the book.
The book is map glowing. The map in the book is glowing. There we go. I can't English.
Yeah. So there is a spot on the map that has started to glow. And ZD, your yokai spirit is starting to pick up the sense of a feeling of familiarity towards an area. Let me pull up the map here. No.
I have a question.
No.
Fine. Put my hand down.
Okay, so It is coming from the cliffs down here.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I started this like.
Can we see each other's yokai spirits?
No, I already said that.
No, you said we couldn't hear them.
No, he said we also couldn't see him.
I missed that.
It's okay. I get selective hearing too, Josh.
I got bad issues.
So, ZD, your spirit immediately feels a connection to it. Everybody else, roll me a perception check.
Non-natural 20.
Perception, that would be wisdom, right?
Yeah, so that's an enhanced 20, Trev.
Yep.
Okay.
Would this be considered spot too, or no?
What was the question?
If this is considered spot.
No, it's just a normal perception.
Okay, then 16.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Let's see. Natalia, you notice your yokai spirit to be a little bit uneasy, seeing how you haven't really spoken to it yet.
Nope.
The other three, even though you have not spoken to your spirits yet, you immediately have a feeling of a familiarity, and you are also being drawn toward that spot at the cliff.
Excuse me. So I guess once like that wave initially hits, I'll just like turn around to my yokai spirit and just like kind of give it a nod of like understanding and connection. And since it's like in the shape of a horse and I've been around horses my whole life, I just kind of like do the spiritual connection thing like horses and trainers do. Just like go up to it and just like hand on them and then forehead to forehead to connect for that understanding.
And are you talking to it at all, or are you just letting that be?
I'm gonna let that be for now, but like at the end, I'm gonna be like, I think I understand what we need to do and how we need to get everyone back.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
ZD is kind of just like, she's already kind of going off in that general direction of the cliffs. Like, she's been, like, almost immediately felt this pull, and she's determined at this point. She trusts her spirit already implicitly, and she's like, I'm going to go do what I feel like I have to be doing right now.
Sven is just gonna follow ZD.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately look down at my bird and be like, is there something wrong? Hold on. Is there something wrong? I have to higher pitch, I guess.
No, nothing's wrong. In a sense.
Well, you started acting a little funny. I know we haven't talked. Do you have a name?
I do.
Can I know it?
Maybe.
You seem a little stringent.
Well, it's a current reflectivity of the person that stole my body.
I didn't steal it. You handed
That's all
it to
yours.
me and then kicked me through a portal.
Hmm.
Don't catch an attitude.
Not my fault.
Not mine either.
We, as a collective, that's what I'm calling it.
This is gonna be hilarious all seasons. We got a sassy bird and a sassy black woman going head to head.
We, as the collective, think it's not just one artifact at this place.
Ooh. Do you think maybe the book will tell me if there's other artifacts? I'm gonna start flipping through the book.
We believe all of them are there.
All of them? In one place?
All you guys are gonna hear is me like, because that's all you'll hear as I start flipping through the book pretty rapidly.
Yeah. All of them. And they're not unprotected.
Do you know what's protecting them? By chance?
No.
You're no help. Can we at least defend ourselves? I start checking myself for everything other than that knife.
Yes.
Do you know how?
Yes.
Can you tell me?
Maybe.
Can you tell the other spirits so they can tell their people? Because this
Well,
is
that's
going to
up to
sound
them.
really
I'm
weird.
not their boss. The collective, the members of the collective, they're their own beings. I'm not their boss.
Are you friends with them?
Well, seeing how we've only been the collective for about an hour.
So you're only a
I wouldn't say
collection
we're
at this point,
friends.
not a collective. Ryan asked for this. That's all I've got to say. He allowed me to be who I am.
What have you done?
So I'm going to look up and go, Sven. My bird, and I point into a very general direction that you can't see, says that I guess we all have spirits.
Yeah. I'm going to point over my shoulder. I've got a deer.
A deer.
Yeah.
Like 12 point?
How many points does it have, Ryan? Just for flavor, I guess.
Yes.
Let me find the picture.
He's gonna
Great,
post
now we
the
both
picture.
gotta do math.
So while he's finding the picture,
It is a 10 point.
10 point.
10 point. All right. Well, I've got a small sassy bird, and they're saying that the place we're going may have more of our items that we need. I guess the book is shining as I still flip through.
Well,
But they're protected. Can you defend yourself?
of course I can.
Can everybody else? And I'm gonna basically open up the conversation that I have just said to Sven.
Well, if anybody needs help and I'm not occupied, of course I can help everyone.
Well, I've got a knife, and the bird said there's a way we can defend ourselves, but the bird's not divulging information. Can you guys talk to your spirits, and maybe they have something they can help us with?
In your mind, you hear the
bird
chorus
didn't give me a
go,
name.
I have a name.
You didn't tell me it, and you were taking too long.
You were being really sassy and mean.
And you're being rude. And I'm saying all of this out loud, by the way. I am done speaking in mind. You all hear me talking sass to the bird with nothing there.
At that moment, you all hear King Agni speak. He goes, excuse me, not that. He goes, I know what has been asked of you was not by choice. You are about to embark on something that will be dangerous, but without you, balance will not be restored. Take these to aid you on your way. And he waves his digitizer one more time. And from each of your spirits, a weapon appears out of each of your spirit has what would be like a necklace on, or some sort of like ornament around their
That little ornament there.
Yeah.
Yes, that is my bird floating by my tree.
Okay.
And it
And
disappeared.
from that ornament or whatever is around them, appears a weapon. Okay. So, let me get this. Morgan,
Mm-hmm.
2 blades, 2 swords, kitsune blades, are infused with the essence of fox spirits.
Of Spock.
Of fox spirits. Okay. Which you have all of that information.
Mm-hmm.
So you have your twin blades.
Okay.
Sven, you have your hammer staff. Okay. Barry, you have Thunderblade. ZD, you have your Jaguar Dagger.
Mhm.
And Natalia, you have your Sun Scepter.
You didn't send me nothing about it.
Yes, I did.
Did you? Where?
Staff that harnesses the power of the sun, granting you control over solar energy and the ability to create blinding light attacks or fiery projectiles.
When did you send this in our chat?
More than likely, but I will send it right now.
I've got a picture of, I think, what it is. Oh, no, that says it's a mistake.
I'm sending it to you right now.
Okay. Ryan called me a mistake, everybody.
It's not the first time.
Thanks.
Just kidding. Meow.
You
Okay.
not a mistake, Josh.
I make mistakes. I'm not a mistake.
There you go.
No,
Okay.
is it hammer staff or is it the hammer spear that we talked about?
The hammer spear. Sorry.
Okay.
Well, no, because there's 2. You have a hammer and a spear.
Okay. Okay. So this
But
is
you
a
don't
hammer
have the
staff.
spear yet. You just have the hammer.
Yeah. Okay.
Spoilers.
And the way that picture that I showed you, it was like a longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay. So all of you have these weapons now.
Woo, weapons.
Okay. Then you hear Agni go, "For now, that is all I have. There are things that need to be done once the balance is restored. Because, as you know, your world is a much different place than it was as you left. Be safe. And in times of need, rely on your spirits. When you get those artifacts, you will have the ability to spirit link with them that'll grant you more abilities. But you need to get those artifacts.
Well,
For now, I must go."
well, I don't intend on dying anytime soon. I have a dog to get back to. So instinctively, I'm going to start twirling what would effectively be, since it's a hammer staff, it could also be considered a maul, which is a long polearm weapon with a hammer on the end. So Sven's gonna just either by the muscle memory of the body, or from Sven just being able to do like hard handy work like day in day out, just starts like twirling it like as if it was made for him, like comfortable to him. And then at the end of like spinning it like around his back, around his neck, he's gonna spin it around once more and then slam it into the ground. Well, let's get moving then.
I will also say that for those of you that have never held a weapon like this before, you feel a sense of calm and familiarity with each of your weapons.
Interesting. I'm gonna grab the you should call it a scepter, staff,
Sun Scepter.
sun scepter. I'm gonna hold it up and see if anything starts to turn brighter.
Oh, well,
Ha!
Roll me a d20.
Yes.
I hope everyone enjoys their eyesight for the 0.5 seconds we have left of it.
18 on die.
Throwing flashbang.
Friendly fire will not be tolerated.
So you rolled an 18.
Yes.
Okay.
Poor Brian.
Oh,
This is what
Poor
happens.
Jen,
Hey,
poor
hey,
Jen.
now you know how it feels when Trevor and Kyle join up and go, hey, look, now we can have new suits. But
so you raise the Sun Scepter into the air, and do you say anything while you do this?
huh.
You go, "Ugh."
Let's get down to business.
Oh,
To defeat.
Behind.
because you absolutely put no effort into conjuring anything, and you just stuck the scepter up in the air. You go, huh, and it just sparks.
Sweet, it does something. I'm gonna
Try
swing it at
getting
my
a little
bird.
more gusto with it.
Oh, more
Try-
more
Ha!
gusto? More gusto?
More gusto.
Okay. I'm gonna try to
Don't
infuse it with
accidentally
something.
cast fireball.
I'm going to swing it at the bird to try to catch the bird, fling the bird, and as I do, I'm going to shout, "Release the bird, sunbird, sunbird." I am stumbling with my
swing
words
your
today.
Sun Scepter, it goes through your spirit
Oh yeah, that's fine.
because it is a spirit,
I still continue.
and yet again it sparks.
I put gusto into it.
With gusto.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's still doing
yeah,
something.
You got a few more sparks.
I got a few more sparks. I'm gonna look at the bird and go, "Can you help?
Can you ask?
Can you give me your name?"
No. You haven't earned it.
I asked you very nicely the first, and you stumbled and didn't tell me. Not my fault that you are withholding information.
Fine. You want to know my name?
Yes,
Is that really going to matter to you that much?
yes, because then we can start mending bridges.
My name is Anonmo.
Can you spell that?
Anonmo. Anonmo.
Let's go, Mo. And I'm gonna start walking. I follow Sven.
Okay. So all of you are walking towards the cliffs. Is that everybody? Is that what everybody's doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say that it is now probably time-wise. You got there in the morning. Everybody walked to the center and had the thing happen, and then you went to the temple. I would say you got there around noon. And I would say you spent about an hour there. So as of right now, it's probably 1 in the afternoon as you start walking towards the South Cliffs. Just so everybody has a reference of time. Because out of game, I'm going to treat this like a regular D&D campaign. So you will have rest times and you will have healing times and things of that nature.
Cool.
So I am going to say, because you are all walking, that it is going to take all night to reach the cliffs. It
Fair,
is that far.
fair point.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Before we like finally reach the destination, I want to like stop the group and just like ask, do we want to rest up for tonight and go in the morning? I know they said that it's protected, or do we want to use the advantage of night and the shadows to kind of
Well,
either try to heist this or
consider this thing called the Sun Scepter. I think I'm stronger in the day, but that's up to you guys.
I'm
Okay.
not sure that relatively inexperienced fighters like myself, and I'm sure a couple others, should be trying to fight after walking all night.
Sven's gonna pipe up. This is nothing. But if everyone does need to rest, I recognize that some people don't have my stamina. So Zadie has point. He must take rest for tonight.
okay. Sven, do you want to take first watch?
I'll take all
I'll-
watch.
If you ever need a break or anything, go ahead and wake me up and I'll take second.
I'm gonna like do this. It's just strange. Ever since I got this new body, it feels I'm the same, but really different in a lot of other aspects, like my stamina, my endurance. In the real world, I worked in a scrapyard, so heavy lifting, long hours. After a while, as a human, you would feel the fatigue, but I feel nothing right now. What about everybody else? Have you felt any physical changes?
Yeah, I mean, I had a similar situation back in where I come from. I worked on a farm my whole life, so working from dusk till dawn, I know what you mean. But yeah, you said the new bodies and all that with the yokai spirits when I linked with mine, just all this feeling of information of familiarity, it just kind of completed all the connections, if that makes sense. So it's like I understand this body even though it's not mine.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I
I feel it.
oh, I still feel that I have everything I had in my body, just more. Like I don't feel as weak because I wasn't exactly super physically strong, but my brain did most of the work, and I had the stamina. But now I feel like I could fling Sven across the room. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Yeah,
Well,
that's about the same for me.
how about yeah, how about we just take the night, rest, relax, see if you can connect any more with your spirits to see if we can get any sort of advantage in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, rest up, recover, focus on what we have to try to do tomorrow.
Right. Does anyone have any experience building a camp?
Yes.
I have experience building like pillow forts and stuff, but other than that, not really.
That's a start. That's actually a good handy skill.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I can build a fire. I was gonna say it's fairly
Okay.
simple.
I can go out and gather with the farmhand experience.
And what about you, ZD?
I could probably help throw something together for a shelter.
All right. You two, pointing at
Natty.
Natty and hold up, Brain, Kyle, Kyle's character,
Barry.
but Barry.
Barry.
I was about to call you Blaze, but I knew that wasn't right.
He's a
I
monster
mean,
truck.
Blaze!
He's a monster
Hell
truck.
yeah.
Natty. Okay. Barry and Natty will gather. Um, Robin, character name, one more time.
Morgan.
Him.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan. Morgan, Zeddy, and I will start constructing the fire as well as shelter for the night. Maybe not too much because. Okay, wait. Can I make a perception roll to see if our surroundings seem safe, or do we
Well,
innately know that?
let me ask you this: did you walk any, or are you staying at the temple?
I was walking
We
like
started
out of the
walking.
You started
Yeah.
walking.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just give me a second while because I was trying to figure out that out where you guys were gonna go,
Well,
and
I
what you guys were going to
figured.
do. Because basically, I just heard we started walking, and
Sorry.
nothing else happened. So,
No. Okay.
oh my
So
god,
let me be a little bit more in depth. I was like, after everything happened inside the temple, we had our destination where we needed to go next. So we were exiting the temple, going to a cliffside or to a cliff, and that's where I'm believing that we're at building shelter
Okay.
for the night.
Yep.
perfect.
Now
Okay,
that is
so
fair because I think Sven, Barry, and ZD had the moment to say what they were doing, but then we kind of like fast tracked a little bit
Right.
forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Natty and Morgan didn't have a chance to like
Interact and say stuff.
it was pretty. It's pretty much like default. Like yeah, we're going.
okay.
But yeah,
I would say you would have as you walked the coastline, because that would have been the easiest way to get there.
Mhm.
You didn't encounter um anything abnormal on the way there. And you all made it to the cliffs. When you get to the cliffs, you see um nothing but water around you. Um, and then if you are looking down off the cliff, there seems to be a pathway leading down to the beach,
sure.
and about 20 yards off the shore is a big island with a cave in it.
You said 20 feet off to off to the side of the
About
shore.
20 yards,
20 yards. Okay,
about
my
60
bad.
feet.
So 60 feet. Okay. Now before we like separate and do what we need to do, where do you want to stay? Up here, down there, or do you want to risk sleeping in a cave?
The vantage point would probably be better up on the cliff.
I agree. Having a high vantage point is definitely tactically a smart move.
I agree, but if we do have a fire, that could give away our location with the smoke.
That is also true.
So if
However,
we have it in the cave, the fire and the smoke would be less of visible and giving away our position.
okay, how about this then? I feel like this is probably the most optimal solution to this. I will go down to the beach. Well, actually, you know what? Morgan and ZD, your opinions. What say you?
I kind of have to agree with Barry about the smoke. So that's where I'm leaning.
And you, ZD?
I also think we should investigate the smoke.
There's no smoke right now.
Isn't
We're
that what we're
talking
on?
about fire
No, we're talking about
and
building a
whether you want to
fire.
be
Oh,
And
campsitting
giving
a
away our
camper on the
position.
cliff or the cave.
we should be wary of the smoke.
All right. This actually fits into my suggestion. I will go down to the beach and go to the cave and make sure everybody is good. And I will come back up to the top of the cliff and just overlook for everybody for the night. I will stay by myself.
Yes, Josh.
Can I attempt to tap into maybe memories of this body and of this place and maybe of the environment slash the people may have inhabited this area.
Yeah, roll me a 20.
Sorry, that's why I raised my hand. Like, rather than sit here and wear my arm out. That is I can't freaking see. 14 on die.
14 on die. So, okay, so for clarification, you are trying to tap into the memories of the person
Memories
that you are
of
inhabiting.
more of what the body knows. Basically, if it's
Got it.
attuned to the weather, if it's used to be, if it's not gonna be super cold at night, then there's no need for a fire.
Fair.
If it knows, if it's been in many fights around this area, there might be friendlies rather than enemies.
Okay. I will tell you, as you recall, that everyone in this is not from this area.
Right.
This landmass was created.
Can you bring up the map and show us where we are currently?
Yep.
If you don't mind. Because that will actually explain a lot depending on what area we are in. Because you said several of us are around. Okay.
You are down here.
We're already down there?
Yeah.
You all decided to walk
Yeah,
that entire day
correct.
all the way down here.
Okay. I thought
Yep.
we were closer.
No.
No.
So to answer your question based on your role, no, your body does not have any recollection of this area whatsoever.
Not of the weather or nothing? Okay.
Nothing, because your spirit only stayed within the parameters of the villages out of fear.
Okay. That's,
You know what? I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna lean up. Well, I'm gonna turn my head into the direction of my spirit, and for the first time, first question: what do you know anything about this area?
No. Other than there's a strange feeling coming from that cave.
A strange feeling, you say? This is mental, not outward. This is all just mental between me and the spirit, by the way. Just clarifying for Josh's sake.
yes. I'd like to speak.
Yes.
What? Can you?
I am drawn to the cave.
Is it a bad feeling though?
It's a mix of both.
Damn. My idea wouldn't work. Now I fear if I leave them down there, something may happen. So it looks like it's a change of plans yet again.
I fear if we go down there, we will be in battle tonight.
Well, battle is going to happen inevitably on this journey, will it not?
True.
Then we may as well see what we're up against. And then verbally now, change of plans. I will also be joining you in the cave. My spirit says that he's drawn to it. And there may be battle tonight. So, with that being said, with our numbers, I feel like we should be well equipped to combat whatever may be there. Or it may not be. But the spirit did say there may be battle tonight. So, do we still want to go down there? I'm okay with doing this for my vote.
With that, I'd just say just be on extra alert.
All right. Sven will start walking then.
I'm going to raise my staff up and go. And my staff, sorry, was quoting a movie. Let's go.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Oh.
So, I do have, and I think everybody should, and then it's just a suggestion, DM, but survival is a skill, and for those,
Mhm.
I feel like everybody should make a survival check to see how well camp is somewhat constructed. So for those that aren't proficient in it, they would just make a flat roll.
Yep, that sounds good to me. All right, survival check.
I kid you not, and I'm not shitting my pants right now. Nat 20.
I got a total of 24.
13.
Total of 24 as well. The nat 20 plus the 4 of my survival makes it a natural 20 plus 4, so 24.
Ryan, you want to drop the map? There you go. Thank you. I like seeing you guys when people talk. So
Yeah.
I'm squinting.
So for those that aren't proficient,
21.
Okay, 21.
12.
Right there,
Now,
Robin.
now whatever the DC the DM has set, that 12 could still be very good.
Right.
Is Ryan kind of glitching out for anybody?
Yes. A little bit.
Is it my background?
No, it's like
It's
as
just
a
you're
whole.
very laggy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your audio sounds fine.
Yeah, you're
but-
fine.
It's
Audio wise,
video.
you're good.
Yeah.
I apologize. Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, everybody, the camp looks immaculate. It's
Yeah.
as if you were in the real world, and the only thing that you really didn't have was an actual, like, it was almost like you built a house. You found things to be able to use as cushions and to be able to be comfortable during the night. But it is a well constructed little house. Little not house, but
Little campsite.
little campsite. Yep.
Awesome. So.
Looks good, guys.
Mm-hmm. And how long would you say it took us to do this? Because I know it was already dark. We're getting dark-ish. So.
You probably got there right before dusk. I would say that once camp had finished, the sun had just set.
Awesome. So I was gonna say Pixathor. Fuck, that's my One Piece character. Sven.
Wrong campaign.
I know, wrong campaign. Sven is going to sit outside the cave and kind of just look and gaze into the vastness of the water and the stars in the sky that are creeping out. Kind of just taking in the scenery now, like in its full beauty and majesty.
I'm going to find a. Is there kind of a corner of the cave back away from everybody that I can kind of walk to and have a private
I'm sorry,
conversation?
you're in the cave?
Are we in the? I thought. Oh no,
No, we're outside the cave.
Oh, we're outside the cave.
Like we're at the mouth of the cave.
Okay,
like,
so I want to go around the side of the cave, not in the cave, to kind of be away from people for a second.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get far enough away from people without drowning?
I mean, it's a beach around the. I mean, it's
so
not
like,
just. There's a beachfront.
I don't know if there's. I don't trust Ryan.
As you walk around the cave, you fall into a 50-foot fucking whirlpool.
As you walk around the corner of the cave, you have enough space and safety. You are fine.
Okay, I want to start talking to my spirit.
Okay.
I forgot the spirit's name.
Anonmo.
Oh, Mo. Yeah. So I don't have a pencil near me right now. So I'm gonna. Hey Mo. Mo. Anon.
Yes.
Hi. You didn't even ask my name either, so you can stop with the attitude.
You're not saying my name.
Mo, that's part of it. Can we not give nicknames?
That's not my name.
It's a nickname.
That's not my name.
If you keep quoting songs, we're gonna have an issue. Anon Mo. I was wanting to talk to you and settle down a little bit now that we've been traveling all day and we finally figured out what the heck's going on. Ish.
Okay.
Do you know what we're looking for? For I guess for me and you to bond?
To bond?
Yeah, it's apparently in order to transform or whatever, to be able to complete our quest, me and you have to work together. And I know you're probably not super excited about that since I have your body for some reason. We do, in order to get you back into this body, we do have to finish something. I trust me, I want my body. I've had it for much longer than probably you've had yours, but we need to figure something out.
The bird just looks around. Where's my pendant?
What pendant? The only thing that I came with is everything on me and this knife, and I pull out the knife.
No. My scarab pendant.
There was no scarab pendant.
Well, that's probably what we're looking for. That's why I'm drawn so scarcely into this cave.
So you're drawn to the cave.
That's what I said.
So can we sit here and kind of communicate and be on good terms from now on?
There's nothing wrong on my end.
There's a lot wrong on your end.
Okay.
I'm trying to be as civil as possible, but you and your young mind have caused issues just recently. Mm-hmm. If you want this body back, switch me. I'll be the bird.
You see the bird turn its head towards you, and Anonmo goes, "If it were only that easy."
Well, maybe we can get to that point, but we have to work together, whether we like each other or not. Do you know what this staff is? And I pull out I basically pull it off my back.
Yeah, it's my sun scepter.
It was only sparking. Is there a reason why?
You have to channel the energy into it.
So I have to channel you?
No. You have to channel the elements around you.
And you can do that? How?
I can't. You can.
How?
You focus on the elements around.
Okay, you're saying words, but you're not giving me any clues.
You're an archaeologist, right?
Yes.
Okay. What do Egyptians what do we rely on?
I'm going to point the staff at her at the bird's neck. Finish that sentence. You do not talk about my people.
Okay.
You see me get really serious.
What do we as Egyptians worship?
Gods.
Which one in particular?
Okay.
I notice.
Which one is above all else?
Continue. Yes.
So, you look to him, channel the energy, and allow the energy of Ra to flow through you.
You'll see me close my eyes, and I'll place the staff in front of me, and I'll focus everything into the tip of the staff.
You feel a heat coming from the top of the scepter and a glow from your eyelids.
Shit. I try
like,
to
well,
focus
not
harder.
like from your eyelids.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
you
try to
see a
focus
glow
more.
out in front of you.
I try to focus more.
You hear fire crackling out in front of you.
I let out a very happy yelp. And the staff is stuck in the ground. I basically lurch forward to try to give the bird a hug. And this yelp is loud enough they can probably hear me around the other
You're
side of the cave.
outside the cave, correct?
Yes,
Like
yes.
you went around.
Yes. They can probably hear me. At least
And
Sven
the other
can
four
hear
of
me.
you, the other four of you, roll me a flat d20 for a listening check.
I'm not listening.
17.
16.
Who had a 2? Okay.
ZD's deaf.
So ZD is I don't know if ZD's asleep, but everyone but ZD heard this yelp come from outside of the and as you go to reach out to hug Anonmo, you actually embrace Anonmo.
Does Anonmo fight back?
No.
I'm going to embrace Anonmo, and you're gonna tears start to come to my face. I haven't felt this connection in a long time. I am Natalia, and I am sorry. And I will hand it off to somebody else while I soak in my tears in sunlight over around.
Well, upon hearing the yelp, I don't know what anyone else is doing, but I'm just gonna be like, that doesn't sound good, and I'm just gonna take off sprinting towards the noise.
Your spirit, Barry, says to you, "It's okay. It was a yelp of joy."
Okay. As long as you say everything's all right, I trust and believe you wholeheartedly.
You listen to Nico. Nico knows.
Nico knows.
Just gonna leave it at that. Just all right.
Okay.
I'm done there. After
Morgan, what are you doing?
So is there anything around that could be like something to munch on? Or gathered, or, you know.
Roll me an investigation check.
And poop. Okay. 16.
Okay. Excuse me. You notice in your samurai pouch, Lysandra actually snuck in some snacks and rations for your trip.
Okay.
So
I kind of reach into my pouch there, and where is my little dragon?
never leaves your side.
Okay. So, you want a snack? I got some extras.
I don't know if I don't know if I have the ability to eat anything.
All right.
I certainly can try.
Okay, here you go. And I just kind of
you see her just like nibble at it.
So you like it?
It's got no taste.
Oh, yeah. All right. So what's your name again?
My name is Toshiri.
Toshiri. Let me write that down.
Toshiri.
Okay. So, Toshi, is she okay out there?
Who?
Natalia, I heard her.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're, from what I know of Anonmo, she is stubborn. And from what I can gather from Natalia, so is she.
Mm-hmm.
And it's two hard rocks becoming soft.
Aww. Isn't that sweet? So, what's the deal with these cliffs?
Well, I'm not sure about the cliffs, but this cave, I have a feeling that what we seek is in there.
Oh, interesting. And it's guarded, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I feel an unease of this place.
Okay.
Same unease when we were all gathered at the Black Castle.
Okay. And I go and kind of sit down in the little shelter or whatever.
Do you mind if I tell you a story?
Ooh, stories! Story time!
And so Toshiri starts telling you a legend of a samurai warrior, and just goes into the story of a samurai warrior, and just tells you about the culture and the history and all of the stuff behind it, and that'll tie you up for the rest of the night. So
Yeah.
yeah, so you are good to go there. Yeah. ZD, what are you doing?
Well, ZD is going to try to talk to her spirit a little more because she was so like shocked and unsettled at first that she realizes that she's been kind of rude to her spirit.
Sure.
So ZD is gonna kind of like take a second to try to talk to her spirit a little more, and she's gonna start off with, I realize I've never asked your name.
My name is Kiana.
Kiana. I like it. So, I guess we're going to try to do this so we can get everybody back where they belong. And I guess save some people in the process.
I feel a part of me is missing without my amulet.
That seems like... Sorry, I'm trying to word. She's like, that seems... I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase it. It seems likely with this scenario that we've been presented with. Since there are different pieces that we need, it would make sense that you'd feel a loss without one of them.
Just, we must get it back so it does not fall into his hands.
Of course, I don't think any of us would want that for any of our spirits.
We must rest.
Yeah. Sleep and hopefully not dying tomorrow.
Not dying would be good.
Yeah. Sleep. Okay. She's gonna try to go to sleep.
All right. Sven, what are you now doing?
After Natty's little freak out, like the who, resume my position of kind of just keeping watch, like towards the rest of the area, kind of like make sure that nothing is coming towards us. But I'm going to ask my spirit, is the feeling stronger since we're closer now?
The feeling of the artifact or the negative feeling?
Well, I guess both. So there's an artifact in there, huh?
Multiple.
Do you think I should tell them, or should I let them rest for a little bit?
You see this the spirit's ears like wilter down a little bit,
Right.
and he goes, I sense dark magic from multiple sources.
I see. So it's inevitable that we may be ambushed in the midst of the night then.
No, doesn't seem likely. The energy is dormant.
So something has to awaken it first. And that would probably be us.
Dormant as not awake, or dormant as still? Non-movement.
Either way, disruption could cause a chain of events that we're not ready for. But I've just met these people. However, I feel an obligation to them. Plus, getting home is my top priority. He's
Yes.
going to look back at everyone and seeing, what everybody else is kind of doing. But then he's just going to sit there and wait. And he's biding his time a little bit, seeing what everybody else is going to do. But before he resumes his silence again, resumes watch, he's going to ask his spirit their name as well.
I apologize. I thought we had pleasantries. My name is Bjorn.
Bjorn. Funny enough, my name in the real world, last name anyways, is Bjornson. So does that make me your son?
Son, no, but great descendant, maybe.
Possibly. But it's good to know your name, and I hope that our bond only continues to grow. I say that because one of my companions was having some temperaments with their spirit.
I sense a calmness
Good.
with that.
That's what the group needs. Stability. We all need to have a clear head for what lies in front of us. I'm going to send you something, Ryan.
Okay.
You can go to the next person as I'm doing this. That's the last thing I want to say
Okay.
about spirit before.
Kyle, did you want to do anything else with your spirit, or are you good for the evening?
Depending on what my character knows. So he's just gonna be sitting there in the cave after Nico said that the whole situation's fine. Barry's just gonna sit down in camp and he's gonna just like place his hand, just like kind of trace the scar where he was struck by lightning, and just kind of recall all the memories and stories that his mom would tell him of his Greek heritage, and see if there's any story that she might have told of a person named Nico Dracos.
Nico Dracos. Roll me a d20.
What is it? 13?
So you're trying to recall. You can recall your mother saying something about a name Nico in your family, but you don't know exactly where it came from.
Okay, I'll look towards my spirit and kind of just blurt out whatever my mother that I could remember of my mother telling me, and seeing if it correlates with this person's memories of their past or possible future events.
Well, I don't know about the future, but I'm the only Nico that I know from my village or from my island.
I think you might actually be one of my ancestors.
That would be quite a coincidence. Hmm.
What's your connection with lightning?
Lightning?
From the weapon that I got from King Agni and an event that happened in my past, it's just too coincidence that what it seems like the power of lightning.
Hmm. I don't know. I do remember listening to a philosopher. A man came, started talking about things from the sky with the power of Zeus.
Do you know the philosopher's name?
No.
Do you remember what they were spilling on about of the power of Zeus?
They were trying to collect it.
How were they going to try to collect the power of Zeus?
They were going to catch it.
Do you know if the person trying to collect it was trying to collect it through a device?
No, it looked like a young boy.
Hmm.
They claimed he was a child of Zeus. That
Do you
only
mind-
the child of Zeus could catch the bolt.
Do you mind humoring me for a second? I'll show him the scar of where the lightning bolt hit me. I'll say, Nico, do you mind touching this?
He examines it. Interesting.
And I tell him the story of how I got struck by lightning and how the bolt not only hit me, but my horse as well.
You just hear Nico go, interesting.
So all of these coincidences doesn't seem so coincidental to me. With the lightning, with the you becoming a Pegasus, me getting struck by lightning and a horse. This is all just fitting too well together.
Hmm.
So whatever.
And then you hear Nico go, why are you showing me my scar?
Oh, that's right. Hang on. Oh,
Oh, it's so hard being isekai, isn't it, Kyle?
but no, what he just said
I
is
know.
that my body has the same exact scar as
Yeah.
my ancestors. You just JoJo'd me.
Pog.
Huh. Back where I came from, I have the same exact scar in the same exact spot.
Hmm. Interesting. You just see him looking up. You see Nico just looking up at the stars.
We'll find more information later. I guess just for tonight, we should get some rest for tomorrow. I'll look up where Nico's looking to see what the hell they're looking at.
Interesting.
The stars?
Stars. Yes.
What are they telling you?
So many things. For another time, maybe.
Let's get some rest.
Yes. Okay. Yes, Natalia.
So I know you're getting ready to do the night thing. So
Mhm.
before Natalia's gonna head back, but I want to ask Anonmo a question as we when we finish embracing. Anonmo,
Mhm.
I know we just had a touching moment. Why can't anybody else see you guys?
It's because it's not their body.
Is there any way, since before I couldn't touch you and now I can, is there any way I can present you? Like where you do become visible?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to attempt to hug Anonmo again, and I'm going to focus everything I've got into maybe making them visible.
You're able to hug her again, but nothing changed. No new feeling.
Not that I could see.
No.
All right.
Or
Well,
feel.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up Anonmo and place her on my shoulder.
Okay, and then are you walking back towards everybody else?
I grab my staff out of the ground and I'm gonna head back, wiping the tears away. There we go.
Okay.
Not the tweers, the tears. There we go. Ugh.
Gotcha. Okay. Does anyone else need to do anything or say anything before we enter the night?
Sleepy time.
Okay. Full 8-hour rest. Okay. At this moment, we would all be fully healed. Your spells and all of those other things would regenerate. Blah blah blah. You know the spiel. Morning comes, and I need everyone to roll a d20 for a perception check.
15.
7.
20 total.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
You're muted,
I
Beck.
think you're muted, Beck.
Non-natural 20.
Okay. So everybody but Morgan is awakened by a clanging sound coming from the inside of the cave.
Well, that doesn't sound good at all. Especially coming from inside a cave.
So I'm going to get up. I look toward the cave. Well, are we inside a hut?
No, it's just like a beachside, like.
Okay. I'm going to get up, and as I pick up my staff, accidentally tap Morgan on the shoulder. Thunk.
Will I wake up?
It depends on how light of a sleeper you are, Morgan.
So do I make an
Apparently
attack?
not a
Do I
light
make an
sleeper.
attack roll?
Let's say when she goes home, she is usually out.
So no, you do not want to make an attack roll.
Oh no, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, Robin, you're gonna have to roll me a d20.
Oops.
9.
It was with the butt end against her shoulder.
Roll me a d6, Josh.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Robin. I need to stop rolling.
You rolled a 6.
That's max damage. I'm not trying to harm my friends, I promise.
I'm well aware. Now I gotta get percentage dice out. You dumbass.
Hey, you've done 10 times worse. I don't want to hear it.
We all have at some point.
Okay. So, Morgan, you are awoken because Natalia bops you with the butt of her staff
Ow.
on your temple.
Oh, I missed the shoulder? Oops.
Oh, you went for the shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. Hit you in the shoulder. And you take 2 damage. And your left shoulder is now completely numb.
Sorry.
Girl,
Yeah.
what was that?
I was trying to
You're
wake
rude.
you. I was trying to wake you up.
What's happening?
There's a clanging. Sven, will you help me?
Help you with what?
Getting Morgan up. I think I either broke an arm or numbed her shoulder.
Just rub some dirt on it. She'll be fine. No, but seriously, I'll look it over. That'd be medicine, and I do not have medicine. I am not even going to try to be a chiropractor in
Snap.
here. Yeah.
I'm just standing there poking my shoulder. Come on, wake up.
So it didn't get out of place, did it, Ryan?
No.
Okay, so it's not out of place. Okay. I was about to reset it.
Snap.
Are you actually doing that, Robin?
Yeah.
Okay, Toshiri notices you doing that. And Toshiri takes the tail of her dragon tail, and she like winds her tail up and whacks you in the back.
Oh.
Behind the shoulder on the shoulder blade. The numbness goes away. You have full feeling of your shoulder.
Well, that's
If you
impressive.
would notice, it is a bit sore there. So any movement on that side is going to be limited.
Okay.
So it'll be a -1 to any roll from the left side.
Okay.
Well, you seem to be. That seems to have disappeared rather quick. Everything okay?
I think so.
Well,
That would be thanks to Toshiri, which you all can't see, but she's here.
Oh, she's your spirit, huh?
Yeah.
Well, since we can't see them, may as well try to learn each other's spirits' names. My spirit, as I said, is a deer. His name is Bjorn.
I've got a sassy bird named Anonmo. I think we're okay now.
Anamo.
Anemone.
Anemone. I do the same thing.
We should probably investigate what's going on in the cave. We will introduce other spirits later, but that seems a bit more high priority right now.
I agree. Can we see into the cave?
You can see the light from outside where you are at. It's going into the cave. But that is all you could see at the moment.
I'm going to close my eyes, grip my staff, and see if I can't illuminate the top of it toward the cave, like inside of it.
roll me a d20.
Don't give me those looks. Just a nat 20 or
Nat 20.
not a nat 20. Just a.
Well, is this
A
an attack
D20.
roll? What are you doing?
I'm trying to shine the light inside the cave. You told me to roll a 20. That's why I'm asking. So is it just a regular 20? What do
Regular flat 20.
16.
Okay. You illuminate the ceiling as if it were a giant floating orb of light that is now hovering above you.
And we're still outside. Can I force the orb inside the cave?
It seems to follow you wherever you go.
Shit. Forward. Can you guys see this orb? Or do
Oh
you-
yeah, that
okay.
orb is visible to everyone.
Okay.
What? What?
Well, it looks like you've already been
So bright.
are able to tap into your powers.
It's because I cried, I think. I focused really hard.
That's a rather interesting way to learn something new. But if it works, who am I to judge?
You said you could
But-
fight, right, Sven?
Absolutely. So you could lead the way, and I could follow up and right behind you.
I don't want to be in front.
Well, I don't think I can hold your glowing stick.
I'm gonna point the stick at you and try to focus the orb of light above your head.
What exactly are you doing?
I'm gonna try to shift the orb of light from above my head to above his, right, DM.
Oh my god.
This is why I don't play the characters.
Nope, the orb stays with you.
Shit.
Okay, how about this? You
I'll be right
could cl-
behind you.
can climb on my back.
I look at my body because I actually haven't taken a chance to look how big I am. What is my body type, DM?
What are the proportions?
Tall, slender,
So I'm tall.
Um,
Whenever you say tall, give me a height?
5'8".
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I will attempt to climb on your back, Sven.
I'm a rather tall boy.
I will,
I'll
I'm
allow it to
strong.
happen.
I will
and
climb
I'm strong.
I will climb this tree trunk. Let's go.
Well, if it helps, DM, my strength is an 18.
Yeah,
so,
I'll allow it. It's not,
yeah,
yeah.
Just
I think Natty's weight isn't going to be like.
Okay, so
Cumbersome,
Natty
but yeah.
is climbing on top of Sven. The
Like
orb is
piggyback style, not
oh yeah.
not
no.
like
Yeah.
party pool style. No.
Yeah,
We're not.
okay.
Yeah, I don't want to hit my head on the cave
Um.
opening.
So okay. So are you entering the cave?
Yes, I am now walking towards the cave, and as I am walking into the cave, I am crossing the threshold as we speak. I'm going to turn back one more time. All right, everyone, come on. The campsite will be here when we get back. We can clean it up on our way out.
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I am right-handed.
Okay, so I would say, luckily, I'm left-handed. So I will hold the spear. I'm basically using you as a jousting horse.
Yes,
The spear is
that's-
out in front of you.
I'm glad we are on the same wavelength right there. Because I'm like, you hop on my back and you just.
Yep. Well, it helps that's why I was asking, because I had made this character left-handed because I wasn't sure, and I wanted to make it a little different. So
Josh, the attire that I'm wearing is traditional, like almost like the Viking warrior garb, which
Yeah.
means I have a harness, which means you could hook your legs
I can hook.
through my harness and sit like a baby in a backpack.
Yep. I'm backstrapped to you.
I'm here for this.
Okay. So y'all are entering the cave.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll be behind them and occasionally looking down for if there's any animal tracks or any tracks that are going into the cave or anything like that, so we know what kind of is up ahead.
Roll me an investigation check.
I love how we have just created a mobile
Natural
jousting.
20 plus, so 25 total with a
Okay,
natural 20.
So, as you are looking down, you're going to notice two different sets of footprints.
Okay.
One that has a similar shoe makeup of what Morgan is wearing. Like a samurai warrior's like boot.
Okay.
The other set of tracks, hold on, has 1 foot, and then the other, what would be a foot, is a strong drag line with it. It's a continuous drag with 1 footprint, the left foot, and then it looks like something is drug along about with where the right foot would be.
I'll go ahead and spew that
Relay that?
information to the
Okay.
rest of the group. So just be on the lookout, you guys.
I know,
Can't
thank
see
you.
because of the background.
I know it's.
Nope.
Arr.
All right. So, you're behind us,
Correct. Yes.
Barry? Okay.
All right, so you guys are walking in, okay?
Yes.
We would see the bottom. That's traditional samurai footwear.
Yeah,
So
you would see that.
the bottom of
Okay.
that imprinted.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you go 5 feet. Nothing happens. Another 5 feet. Nothing out of the ordinary. The tracks still stay.
How much is illuminating now that we're inside the cave and this light is shining?
I would say it's about 10 feet in front of you. Circumference of 10 feet around. Radiant.
Okay.
So you have 10 feet in front of you. So that's 15 feet in the cave and nothing yet. Okay. And as you come up to about 20 feet, you see 2 shadows. And they turn around. And in front of you are 2 creatures.
Okay.
Oh no!
Oh.
Ooh.
You see this, and you see this.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Please roll initiative.
Absolutely.
Oh shit! Where's my initiative bonus? There it is. 15 for Barry.
8.
Oh,
14.
7.
1 plus 2, 3.
Ooh.
Guys, oofta.
I'm not using my reroll for a damn initiative check.
Josh, you said 3?
3. It's 1 plus 2. I rolled it in that 1.
Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, so... these things are faster. So... all of a sudden... Sorry, I gotta stop sharing.
Yeah, I was just
All of a sudden...
Spoilers.
Um,
Spoilers.
No, those are just pictures. You're fine.
me.
All of a sudden, the entire cave illuminates, and along the wall are torches, and it's as if magic happened. They are lit. The samurai looks at both you and so looks at Sven and looks at Natalia, going, what the heck? And he is going to swing his samurai blade at you.
Sure.
A 5 is not going to hit. So,
Nope.
okay. So there is that. The serpent is going to, because you guys are in the front, he's going to tail whip Natalia off of you, Sven.
Okay.
It's going to attempt.
and a 6. So that doesn't hit. So they are a little taken aback.
Sven, what's your AC?
I will message it to you.
And
Oh, okay.
Sven
Sorry.
and Natalia, because they did that, I will actually give you a response action, free response action, because they both whiffed so bad.
Okay. I will. Well, I can't get to my. Oh, no, I can't. Well, would Natalia be Natalia? Would she be like over my weapon? I won't be able to draw my weapon right now.
Oh no, I could hand it to you. I'll use that as mine.
You know, I'm gonna raise up a hand. Hand me my hammer.
And I will literally lean back just far enough to grab the hammer and hand it to him.
And I'm gonna go for a mighty swing into the.
As he goes to swing, I'm gonna help and I'm gonna push the back of it so he has extra force, helping the attack.
Oh, well, before I swing, as I'm swinging, so technically it would stack in the way that even though I'm getting this attack of opportunity.
Yep.
So that was a free action, grabbing my hammer.
Yep.
I'm going to use power attack. I'm going to subtract my melee modifier by 6 to add 6 to my damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's exactly what
will my helping add anything to his attack?
You know, that's a good question, DM. Would it add like a D4 to the roll, or would it just...
Yeah, D4 is fine.
D4?
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, you roll the D4 for it to be...
Yay! There it is.
All right, so
Ow,
we need
that's
to
a cantrip.
put this at -6.
And this is melee, right?
Yes, it is a melee attack.
Add
Okay.
3. Add 3.
Add 3 to that. All right, and now I'm going to use some action points. I'm going to use 2 action points for this. So... 21.
Oh, that
That's
hits.
with taking the -6 to it.
And then
Roll a
did you
4
add
and a
my
6
3?
and the D. Yeah, so it's the 4 and the 6 and the 3. That would make it plus 13. So the 13 plus the 8 that I rolled on my D20, 21.
To hit or damage?
To hit.
To hit, that hits.
Okay.
And which one are you hitting?
The samurai.
Okay, thank you.
I was making sure I was going to hit. Well, I should have explained it before, anyways. But I was swinging it into the cuirass, so like the chest plate.
Yep.
Like the side of the chest plate into the samurai. Ooh,
Yep.
I get to roll big boy damage. Not as big boy as I thought. But it's still 3, 4, 5. It's still 8.
So was the technically my action I couldn't give him his weapon and do an action, correct?
Correct.
Okay, just making sure.
That was with your D8.
Yes, I rolled a 3 on the D8 plus. Actually, yeah. So it's 1d8 plus 2 with the hammer.
Yep.
So I rolled the d8, which is 3, plus the 2 is 5, plus my strength modifier is 3.
Got it.
So 8.
Okay. Perfect. All right.
So just like a mighty.
He steps back like, oh. All right, Kyle.
So since I'm directly behind them and I see that they're attacking with his follow through
you would have now seen, and I would say that they split, so there is an opening in between.
Yeah, okay. Since I'm behind Sven with his follow through of coming around after hitting the enemy, I'm gonna go ahead and roll under his swing.
Okay.
And who's the one that he just hit?
He hit the samurai.
My roll to get in front of them, can I get like pretty much right in front of that samurai dude as well?
Yeah, you'd have to do a acrobatics check or a tumble check.
I mean, I already said that's what I was gonna do. So
yeah,
that'll be
that first that in order for you to do that, you'd have to do a tumble check.
13 for the tumble.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Cool.
You're still getting used to the body, but you roll.
Right, and then once I get in front of them, I'm gonna just look up at them and just go draw, and I'm gonna do quick draw and I'm just gonna do an upward attack with the Thunderblade.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
And I'm also going to use 2 action points.
Okay.
That adds 2 d20s, right? Is that how that works?
No, it's 2d6.
2d6, got it. Okay. Ooh, thank God for my action points. 14 to hit.
This is the samurai.
Yeah.
That will hit. Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Yep.
Sweet.
That hits.
So now.
Proper DM scaling of enemies.
Oh shit! I dropped my die. That one's gone. New one. Plus 2. 10 damage total.
Okay. The samurai looks weak.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Sven, you're up again. No, I'm sorry. It's Beck. Sorry, Beck. You're up.
Okay. So. Okay. I had to look before I rolled any kind of attack because she gets a +2 to hit with that
Correct.
dagger.
Yep.
So which one's closest to me?
The serpent would probably be the closest. Serpent has not taken any damage. The samurai is a little bit farther back, but yeah.
All right. So this serpent's really big, right?
Yeah. And your spirit seems physically upset because this is an abomination of the culture. This
Right.
is an Aztec monstrosity.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so ZD's actually going to try to climb this thing
Okay.
and get up to a vital spot.
Okay. Roll me tumble
Climb
or
is a
gymnastics.
skill.
Yep, use a skill. Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead. We'll go and roll.
That is a 17, boss.
Okay. So you're able to distract and scale this thing. Where are you going?
Probably going up towards the head,
Okay.
because that's where the most common vital areas to hit are gonna
Okay.
be. Yeah, so she's gonna climb up towards the head, and she's gonna take this jaguar dagger
Mhm.
and aim to hit it in the eye.
Okay. You know what? Why don't you, because your spirit is in a bit of a fit of rage, I will give you an additional +2 to hit, with advantage.
Awesome. All right, let's roll here.
Trevor yelling, "What?"
That's 19 to hit.
That will hit.
Let's go.
Woo. Okay, so I do a D8 of damage.
D8 +4.
Ooh.
D8 +4 plus your strength modifier.
Yep.
Yeah. That's 12 points of damage.
Atta girl.
Hell yeah.
There you go.
I stabbed it good.
You did. It is quite hurt. It is also which eye did you stab it in?
The right eye.
Okay, right eye is blind. It has no use. It is going to have disadvantage anything coming from the right side. So there you go. Sven, we're back to you.
So I swung and hit this creature on the left. And now I'm gonna twirl the maul, and I'm gonna go to the other side to get that other side to complete
Okay.
the denting of the armor on both sides.
Go
I'll
and roll
roll the opposite way.
Go ahead and roll it.
Oh shit! Okay, that was my bad. I was gonna use power attack again, but I already rolled. I will gladly sacrifice a reroll to amend this mistake because that was my bad.
Okay.
I will do that. I'll use my reroll, and I'm going to use power attack. I'm going to subtract 6 from it again. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay. I will use my heroic surge.
There you go.
For flavor, could he try to jump? Well, he did jump out of the way of that second swing like a.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna go back in for no, you're not gonna get away from me. And I'm gonna go in with just a normal swing. I'm gonna keep my modifier. I'm not gonna use power attack.
Okay.
I like to just imagine it being like a tornado swing. You're like, oh, you think I missed, huh?
Actually, that's actually really good flavor. I'm gonna keep the momentum of the swing and come right back around with it. So that is, since I'm not using power attack, this is a lot better. It's 21.
Oh yeah, with momentum, that absolutely hits.
Okay. I'm gonna get my D8 plus 2 plus 3, which is okay with me. So 12 damage.
The samurai drops.
Ooh, I'm gonna flavor this up a bit then. So just run. You thought you could get away from me? Boom! Like I'm ringing a fucking one of those giant Buddhist monk bells. Like all the momentum just crack right into the side of it.
The creature falls to the ground and is motionless.
I'm gonna look up at ZD on the serpent, and I will stop right there because we can't talk much in combat. So I'm just gonna look up at the snake and just start breathing heavy, and then go.
Robin.
So which monster is closest to me at the moment?
The only one left is the serpent.
Okay. So I see that ZD has stabbed this thing in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I look down at Toshiri and take my blades out and say, "Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do it." And I run as fast as I can. And I'm gonna take my blades and kind of do a slashing move when I get up to it, aiming toward its knees.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Okay. Yay. Let's see. Any modifiers to this?
You get a +3 to hit.
+3.
And you still have action points too.
Action points, yes.
I need to update mine. Ryan, I am down to 2 action points for DM knowledge.
Heard.
11.
That's with your action points?
Yeah. Yeah.
That does not hit.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
However, you also have your special ability, Robin, if you wanted to use it.
What?
Are you talking about
You
heroic
have-
surge or something else that she has?
You have swift strikes. which is you can make an additional attack as a bonus action once per turn.
Oh, okay.
Now that's poggers.
Okay, yeah, I'll use that as well.
So you get that once per turn.
Okay, so what was it again?
You get in. It's called Swift Strikes.
Uh-huh.
You can make an additional attack as a bonus action once per turn.
Okay. So, let's see. $19.
That hits.
There we go. Ain't no
Cool.
way.
So damage is 1d8 plus 2 slashing, plus your strength modifier.
So 1d8 plus 2 plus whatever the modifier is. Yeah.
7.
Okay. Serpent is hurting. Josh.
Awesome.
I'm going to. I still have my my staff.
Mhm.
I'm going to grip Sven, and I'm going to yell, "Brace!"
And I'm gonna like dig my heels into the ground, and like I actually use my my maul for further leverage, just stab it into the ground. Ready.
I'm going to basically attempt to run up his back and jump. So one step, use my other leg off his shoulder, jump, and you're gonna hear me, and I'm gonna pray, basically, jumping into the air. You're gonna see me spin the staff. Power of the sun, Ra's sun disc, and you're gonna see me basically whip the whole staff around in a circle and try to throw as a ranged attack. Basically circling a sun and throwing it. Yes.
Make a jump check, sir.
Yes. I was gonna say I
Yep.
know I
Jump
gotta
check.
make the jump check first, but I at least wanted to get what I wanted to do out first.
Yes, that is. I am hoping this comes to fruition because this shit is badass. Remember, action points.
Yes.
And you
yes,
have a re-roll.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead before I even roll. I'm gonna use an action point at least. So we're gonna roll those together. Alright, so the action point only gave me a 1, but the jump was a 17, so that'd be a 19 in total with my jump.
Oh yeah, that is some acrobatic shit you got going on.
Okay.
And now range attack check.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
And I'm
Even though
gonna
you're a
use
tiny person, I could feel because like you're
So-
jumping hard.
Yes.
You are doing a ranged spell attack. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So
You-
plus 9 to hit.
Yes.
Plus a 9. What kind of bullshit wizard shit is this? You know what? I'm not even mad.
Because it's
Oh,
got
I
a
am
bad
impressed, more
it's got
so
a
than I
bad
am upset.
bad reaction.
Just wait till you hear the damage roll.
Stop.
17.
Fucking stop.
So plus 9, that would be 26 to hit.
Okay, that absolutely hits. Roll your
that is-
D10 plus 4.
I get screwed on the back end though.
He
what's
really
the-
does.
Plus 4 plus his
He
intelligence.
really
right?
does.
It says that the D10 plus 4 plus his intelligence, since that scales your spells and shit.
it's since it's through the weapon. He told me it's just that. So it. Doesn't,
Oh, okay.
yeah. So no.
See,
it
that
doesn't-
would make it even a little bit more busted because I'm looking at my sheet and I'm like,
Oh yeah, no. If it was that, then
No.
I'd
It's
have to
just
holler at
through the
high.
weapon.
Yeah.
nutty.
I'm
That
not
is
trying to
not-
make him OP, just make his feelings better.
No.
That's nutty, Professor, dude.
Yep. And that
Ain't no way.
is a 9 on the die, so 13.
That's still pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Serpent
it's-
drops.
and it illuminates
yeah.
and it illuminates the entire room because it is a bright
Blinding
flash.
flash. Well, you can either do a blinding flash or a fiery projectile. You could choose. Which one are you doing?
What? No, what? It doesn't say or. Oh, it does say or. No, it says it says attack. So no, it would be so it's a fiery projectile in a disc, in a raw
Okay.
sun disc.
So The serpent falls. Boom, down. Okay. Combat is now over.
What?
What are everyone roll me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Every
Atta girl.
time Kyle
Woohoo.
does something, I think it's pretty. I'm pretty
ZD,
sure
by the way, you
it's
kind
just
of blended into the ZD. You blended into the ether.
right.
But I got a nat 20.
I know.
Ether.
Okay, 20,
Nat
13.
20 from the ether.
13.
9.
Unnatural 20.
Okay,
9.
9. Ducky, the dragoon.
The
What,
Dragoon.
I need to make a roll. Oh,
Oh, 14 actually. Sorry.
Okay.
+1.
He's
what type of roll is this, sir?
Perception.
Oh, 9.
Okay.
high 5 to the 9s.
ZD,
The power of 9s.
your sense of feeling of being drawn to this place is now coming to fruition because behind where these creatures were is a table or a stone altar, probably the better way to put it.
Okay.
As you look on this stone altar, you see 5 items.
ZD's gonna look at everything on the on the altar and then kind of just be like, "Hey guys, I think I found them."
I land very roughly because I'm not an acrobat.
So all of you are looking towards the stone altar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you turn and look at the stone altar, you see 5 items on the table. Your spirits all come and start to react. Bjorn looks at this table and sees his gauntlet.
Okay.
Ignore the fact that this is there's a hand in it.
Ignore the
Ignore the
hand.
fact that it's a
Yeah.
I love that
ignore
there's
the
a
fact
hand,
that
but
it's
there's
a-
no arm. There's no arm
Yeah.
that comes out of it.
Okay. So this
Just
is
a
the
hand.
gauntlet. Okay.
Okay.
Next to the gauntlet. Oh, Mother Hubbard. Sorry, y'all. Too many things going on.
Beck has now blended into the ether again.
Sorry. Mm-hmm. Next to it is a scarab pendant that Anonmo is very keen to.
Ooh.
Okay.
Pretty.
Next to that
Oh,
is the Greek helm that Nico has been searching for.
nice.
And I don't want to spoil anything, so give me a second. Sorry, this is going in and out.
The musical chairs of the webcam.
I was
Yeah.
to say every time someone shifts. Trevor, aren't you glad you don't have to reposition the name tags this time?
Yes.
Oh my god, yeah, no.
I was watching old episodes. It was funny.
Then you see a where did I lost it? Hold on. You see the Sunstone Amulet, and you see a Kabuto shard, which is a small fragment of an ancient samurai Kabuto helmet.
Ooh.
So all 5 of those items are on that table. What do you do?
I feel drawn and compelled. At least I feel like with the tugging of my spirit towards the gauntlet, I would also feel it. So I am going to grab the gauntlet, reach for it, and grab it.
Is everyone grabbing and reaching at the same time, or what is everybody doing?
I'm going to extend my staff to try to flip the beetle to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach toward the vine.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at Nico and be like, "Is this it?"
Yeah, that's it.
All right. We'll
Okay.
reach out for
So
it.
yes,
As
us
all of
technically
you reach
yes.
for it, you all grasp it, or flick it to you. And as you all have it in your hand, you hear the collective say, "Spirit Link." And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
And 3, 2, 1, and Relic Roundtable.
Welcome to Relic Roundtable.
Hello.
Hoot hoot.
How is everyone
Hello.
feeling
Thank
today?
you for joining us from the ether.
Right.
Firmly grasp it. That's what I heard.
Firmly grasp.
I was trying so hard not to blurt that out loud. I was just like, "Nope, nope, don't do it."
How's everyone feeling? I mean,
Good.
Very
episode
good.
2.
Very good. I
Good.
like the pacing
Hell
today
yeah.
was like 10 out of 10.
I fucked up because I forgot that you sent us like what our weapons do specifically,
Oh yeah, no, you're okay.
and I was doing all my stuff through the tough hero stats
Mm,
with weapons.
Yep.
I completely forgot that you gave me weapon specific stats, and I wasn't using those. I was just
I'd
like,
say
"Whoop,
it's all good.
whoops." But
It is all good.
No, hey, you sassy versus sassy. Let's go.
Well,
I had a blast.
full transparency here. I knew that I was going to have you guys talk to your spirits. I didn't come up with like how they personality wise or what their names were even. And Trevor, I came up with Bjorn, forgetting that your last name was Bjornson. So it literally just
It
fit that
worked.
way.
It really did. It worked
So,
magically.
so now DM has to go, okay, now I've set this up.
Uh-huh. So,
So,
yeah.
so go ahead, Ryan. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
So the thing that I was going to send you that I removed was I was in the dead of night going to explore the cave on my own.
Oh shit!
Like I was going to scout it out and
Oh.
see. Okay, I want to see what this feeling is because like if it's both a positive and ominous feeling, I kind of want to see what it's all about.
And I tried to warn you through Bjorn that it wasn't a good idea.
It wasn't, and that's why I was like, after I said the message, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, all right, I shouldn't do that.
I'm glad everybody cares about me so much. They're like, oh, I heard a yelp. Let's go check. No, you shouldn't.
I did not hear the yelp.
You're right.
I was not paying any attention.
I love that the collective was just like, they're fine. It's much needed.
It's much needed. You got two sassy attitudes attacking each other. Like I said, you got a sassy falcon and a sassy black woman at odds.
So
I love it.
a lot of underlying and setting up of mechanics today. And you got a little taste of combat. You're going to figure out next time we play in the new year what the Spirit Link, and that's why I'm calling this season Spirit Link. And we're going to figure out what powers and new weapons you will get. Yes.
So whenever you said we got a taste of combat, you mean you got a taste of combat? Because now you had to feel us out to see how strong we actually were before you threw actual beasts at us. Because as a DM and Trevor gets this system, if you don't know exactly how to throw the enemies in there, you can either overestimate and then be totally busted against the party, or really weak. So, right, Trevor?
Right, mate, right.
Right.
Right,
I
right.
agree with that. That's
Well,
that's
I
pretty
just want to let you
accurate.
know you only faced 2 of them.
Yep.
Only two.
Only
there were-
2.
Only two.
I will say this. I didn't get a chance to say this. But as you were walking towards the altar, you would have walked over these bodies of these creatures. It actually turns out to be one of the Aztec soldiers and one of the samurai soldiers.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And they're still alive. They're breathing.
Mm.
But when we talked about in episode 1 about volunteers and not knowing what happened to them,
Oh.
Interesting. All right. I had a blast this time. So
Mm-hmm.
are there any questions for me?
Every time Josh pisses you off and you mark a tally, how bad does that fuck us?
Us? Not much. Him? We'll wait till the end of the season.
hey, I've had 5. I have 5 years to come up. It's coming my way.
You know what?
It was so funny because all I see is Ryan go click. I'm just like, oh no.
No, that was definitely a Chris Jericho moment.
You have made the list.
You just made the list. Yeah.
And Trevor with
Well-
with watching wrestling now, I'm so excited you're
Yeah,
getting
dude.
into it.
I've been backlogging. Oh, I know this is part of Relic Hunter. I've been backlogging all the WrestleManias with Peacock. So yeah.
It's a great
Enjoy.
problem to have. Any other questions for me, you guys? And final thoughts for today?
Well, you'll probably tell us at the end, but I want to know the name of the next episode. So go ahead. Trevor,
I
sorry.
can actually not tell you what the next episode is called because it will spoil a bunch of things.
Okay. Okay.
So
So for me, last thoughts and everything. So here's the thing. There's not right since we're just now starting. Obviously, the lore is getting obviously fed to us. So a lot of the questions that I have
Mhm.
will penultimately be answered with more lore drops. Which right now I don't really have too many. Like, why were these spirits specifically in this cave? Like, what was their main purpose? Obviously we beat the shit out of them and possibly killed them, but I feel like there is if there isn't anything grandiose about why they're here, and they're just the equivalent of putties.
Yep.
They're just there just for this one little purpose. And that's also I'll accept that too, because it would also make sense to have those on the ground foot soldiers and shit. So,
Right.
but I like, well, not even a question, but just last statements. I like the fact that all the spirits have their own unique twists on their personalities, rather than them all being like, "Awaken the Great Stone Dragon,"
We get Mushu and not Stone Dragon.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm cool with that because it does give diversity. So I really like it.
I thought it was really cool that I got to stab out something's eye.
Yep. And this is our most diverse season yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was also cool that you did me having the same, or my ancestor having the same exact scar in the same exact spot as
Yeah.
my character's body does in the real world. I was just like, what?
Yep. It's awesome.
Right, Ryan, tight-lipped right now.
How about the revelation of the journal? The little
that it
tidbit
has
of information on the
different
journal.
people in-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be digging into this journal.
Yeah, when you said Brian Ryder's bot or
Yep.
memory is in
Soul,
there
relic,
now, I was just
soul. I
like,
guess it's a relic
Yeah.
soul.
what the hell? So that's oof.
So it'll be interesting to see where we are at and who will show up in the journal.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm curious. Well, I'm not curious. I really wanted. I'll be honest. If you could have fed the lines to Trevor, I wanted to hear Trevor as Agni one last time.
That would have been fun. Honestly, I do like.
Oh, trust me.
Oh
Oh,
shit! I'm probably
no.
gonna message out of nowhere one day. Hey, buddy, you want to do something for me?
Let's just say that's not the last time we'll be seeing King Agni
Hell
Or his
yeah.
kiddos.
or his family.
Yep.
I have a feeling Trevor's gonna have to play 2 characters in a fight.
I think
I'm
Trevor can
okay.
do that. I think.
Oh, good, 100%.
So
Like that's not even an issue for me.
Well, I'm ready to.
With how
find
many
out-
campaigns we have going right now, I'm surprised that he's not unconsciously playing 2 characters at the same time.
But I would have you know that I invented the concept of D&D.
No, Reginald, you didn't.
That
That being a character in the campaign that I am the DM of.
Right. No, I'm excited because we've already started a little bit of camaraderie between our characters. I'm ready to see that grow, especially in a longer season like Ryan's planning to run. A little bit of a longer season, and then I'm also super excited to hear backstories. Trying to find out more about the lightning bolt from Kyle. Trying to figure out freaking Trevor's like what drives Trevor, because obviously, freaking Natty is honest, kind of already trying to be a little bit closer to Sven, because he did kind of the first thing was he did help her up, so she has a bias towards Sven a little bit. And then trying to figure out the others. I'm super excited about the season as a player, and to see where Ryan takes it. And I'm using every bone in my body not to message him 27,000 times, going, "Hey, don't forget this part of continuity. Don't forget about this. Don't forget about this." It's really hard. So, at least from
I
my
can
perspective.
imagine.
So
It's hard to let go.
yeah. All right, you guys. Thank you all. We will see everybody in the new year.
In the new year.
New year.
Woo!
New year, new me.
New year, new
Not
relics.
really.
New year,
All
new
right.
relic. Technically, we'll be getting the new relics in the new year.
Exactly.
Yep.
Uh,
Folks,
all right.
have a wonderful night.
You guys have
All right.
a
Bye.